The Battle of Mount Hermos, fought in 333 BCE, was an important military engagement during the early phase of Alexander the Great's campaign against the Persian Empire. Though not as famous as the Battle of Issus or Gaugamela, the Battle of Mount Hermos demonstrated Alexander's strategic brilliance and his ability to outmaneuver larger, more powerful forces. It was part of his broader campaign to subdue the Persian Empire and solidify his control over Asia Minor. Background: by 334 BCE, Alexander had already crossed the Hellespont into Asia Minor, defeating the Persian forces at the Battle of the Granicus River. After this victory, he began to push deeper into the Persian-held territories, seeking to undermine the power of King Darius III and his Persian Empire. The strategic goal was to secure control of Asia Minor, preventing Persian reinforcements from reaching the region. Mount Hermos, located in western Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, was an important geographic feature that lay along the route to the Persian capital of Sardis. The area was strategically significant, and both sides understood the importance of controlling it to gain an advantage in the broader conflict. The battle: Alexander's forces were engaged by the Persian commander Memnon of Rhodes, who was tasked with defending Asia Minor against the Macedonian invasion. Memnon's strategy was to use the Persian advantage in numbers and the favorable terrain of the region to launch a defensive engagement. However, Alexander's tactical brilliance soon became evident. Instead of rushing into battle head-on, Alexander used his characteristic strategy of feigned retreats and flanking maneuvers. He divided his forces, employing swift cavalry tactics to outflank the Persian lines. His elite companion cavalry, under the direct command of Alexander himself, broke through the Persian lines and wreaked havoc on their formations. Despite being outnumbered, Alexander's army inflicted heavy losses on the Persians, who were unable to hold their ground against the Macedonian advances. The battle ended with a decisive Macedonian victory, and the Persians were forced to retreat, giving Alexander crucial control over the region. Aftermath and significance. Following the victory at Mount Hermos, Alexander continued his march through Asia Minor, capturing key cities such as Sardis, Ephesus, and Miletus. This victory solidified his control over the western part of the Persian Empire and significantly weakened Persian influence in the region. It also boosted the morale of his army and demonstrated Alexander's mastery of battlefield tactics, foreshadowing his future successes. Though the Battle of Mount Hermos was not the most significant clash of Alexander's campaign, it contributed to his reputation as a brilliant strategist and leader. The battle also illustrated the effectiveness of Alexander's combined arms approach, using cavalry, infantry, and intelligence to outwit and outmaneuver larger forces. Conclusion: the Battle of Mount Hermos, while overshadowed by other larger engagements like the Battle of Issus, was a crucial early victory for Alexander the Great in his conquest of Asia. It demonstrated his ability to exploit terrain and maneuver his forces effectively, solidifying his control over Asia Minor and setting the stage for further successes against the Persian Empire. Alexander's victory at Mount Hermos remains an important example of tactical genius in military history.